A strong heritage and a blend of the most valued traditions of independent British schooling, contemporary educational thinking, and an ultra-modern setting, CharterHouse Lagos prides itself in delivering world-class education in the heart of Nigeria. Hello there and welcome to the special edition of Focus On as CharterHouse Lagos reimagines what an independent education looks like. I'm David Alabi. A sit-down with John Todd, the head of CharterHouse Lagos, unveils the essence of the school's offerings in molding students with great aspirations to make the world better.
We identified that whilst there are some really great schools in Lagos, there are no truly international offerings for education. There was no British independent school brand in Lagos, in Nigeria, indeed in West Africa. And I've worked in international education for more than 25 years now. I've worked with some really big British education brands. And so we thought with this project that there are so many Nigerians that head over to the UK to go to some of the top British independent schools. Why? Why don't we create that opportunity for them to have that independent school education here in Lagos? And so we started talking to some British schools, and CharterHouse was a really good fit for us. It's a 400-year-old school. It was founded in 1611. It's one of the 7 oldest boarding schools in Britain. So it's got this amazing history, amazing pedigree. It started off in the centre of London as a Carthusian monastery. In fact, one of the rules for football, the offside rule, came from how the boys used to play football in this monastery. So there's some great stories around that. And so what we thought we could do is bring this amazingly high quality, traditional British independent school education here into the heart of Lagos in a world-class facility.
The offering from CharterHouse Lagos will be the offering that you would expect or exceed the expectations of anything that you will get internationally. So we are looking to match and actually go beyond any other school that you would maybe have in Dubai, in the UK, in the Middle East, or Shanghai, for instance. So top quality education.
Going by the values of the global Charterhouse community, the school says the keen selection of teachers sets the tone for lessons that bring learning alive.
So we're going to use an international curriculum called the International Primary Curriculum that will help students understand their own learning. To do that, you need teachers who understand how that program works. And initially, many of our teachers will come from the UK, so they understand the curriculum philosophy, how the pedagogy works. That's the way we teach to help the students learn. And they'll also understand the traditions of British education very clearly. So a lot of our teachers will come from the UK and other international destinations. We've also appointed, right at the beginning, a senior colleague as Director of Professional Development and Teacher Training. And her specific role is to work with all of our teachers to develop for the long term our local teachers as well as our international teachers. In terms of mathematics, we'll be taking an approach called the mastery approach, which again is quite widely used in the UK, originally coming from China. And their mathematics is really, really strong. When we move up into the secondary school, we'll be looking at IGCSE and A-level programs. All of our academics will be checked, will be audited, will be inspected by teams from CharterHouse in the UK So they will come over annually and make sure that what we're offering is top-notch.
And to deliver on the central tenet of the global Charterhouse education and providing ample space for pupils to flourish, the ongoing construction of the $150 million campus in Ogombo, Lagos is touted as the largest private sector investment in education in Nigeria, encompassing spaces to complement indoor classes with extracurricular activities that provide a wholesome experience.
So phase 1, which we're starting on now, covers our operations centre, teacher apartments, and then we have an administration block with all sorts of specialist facilities, music, art, drama, STEAM, science. We have a teaching block for classrooms. We will have an aquatic centre with a 25-metre pool and a learner pool. We'll have a basketball gym, we'll have another gym, and around the outside in our landscaping, a number of basketball and football facilities, a football field. So that's phase 1. That opens in September 24. My expectation is that we will be inviting prospective parents onto site in January. Now, this project only kicked off in March. The roofs are on the buildings, they're rendering the inside and outside, so I'm confident we'll be able to invite parents in January. Then, for opening in 2026, we've got huge numbers more of teaching facilities. We'll open to secondary school. We will have a boys and girls boarding house. And then our next set of sports facilities, which will include a triple gym, which is an NBA basketball arena, fully air-conditioned, absolutely stunning facility. A separate quadruple gym, 4 gyms together, which we can split or use for together. A full-size football field, a track, and some amazing outdoor learning spaces as well. Phase 3, which is then 2028, we have a 3-storey library with examination centre. We have an 800-seat theatre with all the bells and whistles for putting on performances. We have a separate dining facility at the far end of the site, lots more covered sports facilities, lots more classrooms. At the end of it, we will have space for about 1,800 students, aged 5 to 18. Our site is 1 kilometre long. And phase 4, the pit where we've extracted all the sand, will become our water sports centre. So that's another piece that we're going to add on at the end. And for parents coming in, there will just be every couple of years now more and more exciting things that open. We want to offer lots of opportunities for people to be amazed.
We've already appointed our security manager. We've got 2 security contractors working with us. This is something that we know is very, very close to our parents' hearts. So we can offer a lot of assurance as far as security is concerned. The site will be physically secure as well as having the manpower. As far as the healthcare is concerned, we are talking to some very high-end healthcare providers here in Lagos to actually support us with the healthcare that we will provide on site. We are building a significant clinic that will be on site that will serve our students and our staff, but predominantly our students. It will be kitted out with state-of-the-art equipment, and we are not at any point going to compromise on what we're going to offer.
With an assurance of no compromise in quality, more insight on the tuition range covers expected annual costs.
The fees will start at around 26 million naira per annum, that is. We will be reviewing those in due course. Obviously, we're a year ahead at this point.
An official launch of CharterHouse Lagos declares admission open for September 2024 while providing a unique exchange with prospective parents, Old Carthusians and government representatives from the Lagos State and British government.
CharterHouse Lagos is the first British independent school in West Africa. And this follows an increasing trend of such schools to open in Southeast and East Asia. Their goal, as we've heard, is to be global in their outlook and local in their focus by blending the best of contemporary educational thinking with the finest traditions of British independent schooling. The UK government is delighted to see Charterhouse, as well as other partners, bring British businesses into Nigeria, thereby creating job opportunities for Nigerians and boosting the economy.
The establishment of CharterHouse Lagos signifies a watershed moment in the collective effort of the private and public sector of our economy in providing quality education, underscoring the importance of broadening the horizon of our children and exposing them to new curricula that will further instill globally acceptable skills in them and position them to compete favorably on the world stage. The collaboration between Charterhouse and the Lagos State government in bringing this institution to Lagos serves as a prime example of the power of public-private partnerships. It is through these partnerships that we can bridge the gaps and enhance the quality of education in our state.
So this really is our opportunity to declare to the public, to the parents in particular, that we are open, that we are now accepting admissions. We're ready to meet their children, ready to meet the families, and hopefully start admitting the first students to CharterHouse Lagos.
We are Charterhouse through and through. So if you want that education that gives your child the British education, but here in the heart of Lagos, with everything that Lagos offers, then we are absolutely your number one choice. Come and talk to us.
I welcome all parents to visit our website, charterhouselagos.com. Look at the great facilities we have. I welcome you to give me a call, come into the office, speak to us. By all means, register your kids and give them the opportunity to experience prestigious premium education.
In the near future, CharterHouse Lagos looks to open schools in Abuja and Ghana as it prepares to launch CharterHouse Festival of Education in 2025. This brings us to the end of this focus on CharterHouse Lagos. Thank you so much for watching and bye for now. I'm David Alabi.